Hi there. Hello. Hello. This. I just jumped on. I wasn't really I didn't have really much to say tonight. I'm not on for a particular purpose. I'm just on because it's Friday night. I'm about ready to go to bed. I figured I'd jump on. So I figured I'd jump on and have the little chitty chat. The slide may not even stay up. So we could say whatever we want to say tonight, but this live might not even stay up. I'm on for a purpose. Casey, I thought you was going to bed. I thought you was going to bed. You're supposed to be going to bed, child. I'm going to put the stream on here. I still might not keep the live up, so you just have to live with that aspect of life. You get some treats. Who's ever on here is going to get the blessing of being on here. Hello. And I'm upstairs. You going to bed soon? Oh, you've been in the yard. Hey, to the moon. Thank you. I showed this. Show my boobs. I don't know if y'all can see this. Look at one of my new purchases. It's an elfin goddess with a moon. Fabulous. So how's everybody's Friday? And then got this beautiful piece. I'm gonna unwrap it. I love the fact that my crystal shop is staying open during, they're doing live sales on Facebook Live. Look at this incense burner. Is it off? Is that better? The timing might be off. I don't know. Well, hello, Wynn. Look at this beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? They call it a chakra goddess incense burner. Holes right here. It's very heavy too. I like unboxing stuff. Now I'm not out here doing this to my mouth moves and then the words come. No. It's a damn StreamYard. I don't know. It's either that or I go dark and y'all don't see my face. Because I'm upstairs. Hey, Teresa, I'm upstairs, so I'm not hardwired in. That could be. I could hardwire it in. What else? So, also today, now I bought some other stuff the other day, but today I got these Sacred Geometry cards, the Visionary Path. So this is an oracle deck. I'll have to find. I know I have an extra Ethernet cord. I'll find one. And do you want me to go back out and come in, maybe? And then I bought this a while ago. Well, like 2 weeks ago. The Sacred Oracle back here. Okay, y'all was bored. So this live isn't gonna stay up. So I want to open these up. Oh, actually, the other really cool free because you guys. Let me tell you something. I spend probably, and I'm not bragging, I'm just telling you, this is how like addicted. Like I bought this there. There's some other necklaces I bought there too. God, son of a biscuit. Okay, here it is. So I got the Elven Goddess, and I got this little thingy. I got that from there too. I buy so much stuff from there. Like they have like a rewards program where every $500 you spend, you get $50 off. I've done that numerous times. Extra, an additional like freebie. This is a freebie of the Selenite Tower. Isn't that sweet? I spend enough money there though. This I bought there, and this. The cards, a lot of my cards I bought. I stopped buying the cards from Amazon and just started. So if you guys have like local people that you wish to support, hey Sandra, hey Sharon. Well, I'll give you the links on the Facebook store. I'll give you the link to Facebook because they go live and do sales all the time. So anyway, but now I get my cards and I'll think about a specific deck or, oh, I wonder about this deck, and it'll be there. Like, it'll be there the next time I go. I don't care if it's like it'll be there the next time I go. So this book here, I'm really wanting to like learn about sacred geometry a lot. It's something that I feel very drawn to. So I like the size. I like, it comes in a really nice, it's really, I mean, it's got, can you see that? Oh my. And it even has something to them with. What is this? Please send this card in to get our latest catalog. Well, isn't that smart? I will send that card in. And then I love unboxing, right? So I could have got a whole book on it, right? However, I thought get these 2 decks and learn like flashcards. Right? Like get theirs. So here are the cards. Oh my gosh, how beautiful. The cards though, I will tell you, for all that packaging, the cards, they don't have a really like good weight to them. Look at this, the phase mandala. It's hard to see with the glare. I should turn the light off. The kiss. So I figured I'd get these and learn like flashcards. Is there still Friday because it's Saturday? It's still Friday where I am for another hour and a half. Well, yeah, for another 90 minutes, it's still Friday. I just might do the Hedron. I just might do that. I was going to make a child's deck, and I still might. I don't remember somebody that I know, or that Shonda and I both know that are really into graphic arts. I don't remember. Future. So that's that deck. This really looks interesting. I feel like you guys, you're going to be guinea pigs. You're going to be guinea pigs and get readings. Hey, Netta. So, yeah, what do you guys want to chit-chat about tonight? What's on your mind? You know what's on my mind. I'll tell you what's on my mind. like making sure that you guys stay in a very high vibration, making sure that you guys are still working on yourselves, like really doing the work big time. Because, we've been talking about that fact that it's, time to do the work. Yes, retrograde. Take advantage of retrograde palooza. Take advantage of it. And I think we're really going to be able to take full advantage of where of Pluto and then soon Saturn back into Capricorn, because we won't have the South Node interfering. Because we won't have the South Node Capricorn, North Node Cancer energy interfering, that keeps that makes the energy purer, that makes it stronger, makes it more potent, gives it full force. Hey, Esmerine, your flutes and it. I think that we really are understanding just how ascend right now, if you really want to, and transcend the fourth dimension into your higher dimensional realms. You're still trying to figure out what message to from earlier today, girl. I'm glad, Sandra. I'm very glad. I'm very glad it's easy for you to keep your vibrations high. Okay, Sharon. Here we go. What is? I'm gonna use the sacred geometry cards on you. Here we go. What is it you've been trying? What message do you have for Sharon, please? Tetrahedron. Let's see what the tetrahedron means. I laugh because, right, the two tetrahedrons together make the Merkaba. And that's the number 6 as well. Tetrahedron, understanding and action. And with its 4 equal triangular faces, is one of 5 3-dimensional shapes, commonly called the Platonic solids, or okay? You tracking with me, Sharon? The simplest of these solids, so this is the basic solid. The tetrahedron is associated with the masculine element of fire. Well, that's you. It is a symbol of action and understanding. This is the fire of ambition and the understanding to bring ideas and projects to fruition. Is there a mission, Sharon, that you have been considering, or a decision you've been putting off? Now is the time to assurance that the path you've embarked on is in your best interest. Now is the time to take action and initiate movement toward the promotion of ideas and the completion of. If you are already actively engaged in this process, this card affirms your decision to act and supports the inspiration and passion that directs you upon this path. The evolution of your vision will take energy and focus. Remember to listen to your inner guidance and make certain this action is not mere smoke and flames, but intentional. Well, it's a friendly, right? And so it's not anything to be concerned of or scared about. So this is like basically take your action, keep it moving. Yeah, I would say that's probably, yes, there. So this is letting you know it was meant for you to do it. Now the next phase is, what does the next phase of your life look like? The next stage is, what is the next phase? That's what's coming next. And make it a decision towards that. Excellent. Here. Garden of Delights. Okay, I'm going to read Garden of Delights. We're going to find that out after you sent them. Well, there you go. Sometimes, guys, that the messages that we're getting are just that simple. Sometimes it's not some crazy big mystery. It's we needed to take an action, and we took the action, and then there it goes. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Who's got this Garden of Delights, number 36? I'm going to read that one. Ooh, I love that. 36. Look for like these grandiose things to like this, like, oh, and it doesn't happen. Surprises. Somebody here in the room. This card looks like a dodecahedron nested within a star tetrahedron. Oh my gosh, I'm going to learn all that. We might say of heaven. A place to play with magic and delight. Joyfully enter the Garden of Delights in the beauty of this glorious night blooming cactus and its large white flowers, commonly called pitaya, moonflower, or queen of the night. 287 Sparker. The exotic fruit of this nocturnal delight is known as dragon fruit. Oh my gosh, it is sweet, juicy, crisp, and gorgeous. What a happy dragon inhabiting in the garden. This card suggests that you envision your life as a garden of delights and look forward to surprises. You never know when enchantment, amusement, and revelation amaze you. Look for them everywhere. Appreciate and savor the arrival of something unexpected. Laugh with this little dragon and enjoy the awe and wonder he imparts for his gifts. So I feel like something is coming to you very quickly, very shortly. Very shortly. I'm going to do another round of Enlightened Heart, the $10 tier readings. I was going to try to do it tomorrow, but I'll do it next week. Oh, Diamond Mandala. I'm just like pulling cards. So yes, I'm really wanting you guys to really do the work. And hey, Shemaya the Shaman. Really do the work, guys, and really seek to grow. You know, we'll all be starting to get back to work soon. And that others of us, it's time for us to, why am I yawning? I guess I was more tired than I thought. It's also meant for us to embark on our spiritual journey and embark on our entrepreneurship. So take this time to really do the thing. Really do the thing. Like, if it has been made for you to walk your spiritual path, if your time's been freed up, then take it. Don't rest. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm not going to be here long. Clearly, you can see I'm tagged. Who in here has been either going to other dimensions or trying to go to other dimensions recently? Diamond mandala signifies other dimensions. I'm going to learn all this. Who in here has been either trying to, we're releasing energy. Let me get my dang on phone. I think that have been either traveling or been attempting to travel. I think that have been either. Okay, Sharon S. Maria Sandra. Who else is in here? All right, I'll take that for that right now. Yeah, I know. I know you do. 87 Spark right now. Sharon S. Marie Sandra. 87 Sparker, this might be for you too, but I feel like those three for sure. Whirling out from the womb of the cow, energy is the most basic stuff of creation. Every quark and molecule of humankind and of the earth consists of tiny packets of energy and light. The spirit, or light body, is spoken of some ancient philosophy, diamond soul, or the crystalline body, yes, and is believed to be the eventual course of evolution for humanity as a whole, is multidimensional and holographic, and could be pictured as your interdimensional passport. Meditate, travel to other dimensions, and envision bringing forth your pure diamond light. I'm going to put this up here. The essence is the brilliant core of you that shines in love, compassion, fulfillment, and joy. This diamond soul is within you. As you bring it, I am so yawning. Oh my God. Bring it forward. It will put you on a path illuminated by your own inner radiance. Employ this card to journey to dimensions so brilliant that your heart bursts open in rapture, bliss, and soak up the light. Sit with your brilliance as long as you are able, and then slowly, consciously return to your physical body in the here and now. Return from this meditation, you may need some time to integrate the light that you now contain. Ask to assimilate this energy in a holistic manner so that you may make use of it in the highest and best. Listen. When you guys go, how are you, love? When you guys go, those of you that are purposefully traveling or attempting to, and you stop putting so much pressure on yourselves. Stop. You're pressuring yourself and you don't have to. Hey, Janet. Okay. So, when that happens, the only goal for you is to go and go and strengthen your light body and gather more energy and bring it back and integrate it into your third dimensional self. To integrate more light codes, right, into your the molecular structure of your being, so that you can emanate and receive, again, more and more light. Like you walk around being a brighter bulb, 45-watt bulb to a 60-watt bulb to a 75-watt bulb. You see what I'm saying? Brighter. Giving off every time. Because at some point, those of you that are doing this purposefully, and those of you that want to, you're going to begin to go to the places and meet with the people, the energies, the entities that have also incarnated. And you guys need to meet up, but you're going to meet up in the astral before you ever meet in the physical. So it's like the councils meet in the astral, and then they bring all of it down into the physical. Each of us have a council if we so choose to be a part of it. There are councils for each of us. And so as we remember who we are, we then go back, and then as we ascend and awaken, we go whoop, and we begin to meet with them in our astral time of projection. Astral projection is I'm physically in your house, in your third dimensional house or your third dimensional space. This is astral travel, completely different. You're transcending. Okay. Does that mean more meetings? Yes, there's more meetings. There's always more meetings. Well, Esmer, why are you doubting that you know how to? You guys, we got to stop that. We got to stop that. Your light body is light. Your spirit is Netta. I saw your question. Your spirit is light. When I talk to you about the whole Merkaba activation and activating your light body and activating, putting that stamp in your. There's not a demon hanging around every corner looking to snag your body the minute you go and astral project. If you're not doing it on purpose, you're missing out on a lot. You are not even you haven't even scratched the surface of where you're supposed to go and what you're supposed to do. We're supposed to be traveling back and forth on purpose. The goal for you guys is to do it waking and not even when you're sleeping. You yourself and your divinity and who you protection. And just know that you are always going to have angelic hosts around you. And if you're worried about that, invite the angelic host and the ancestors. Once you find out what's holding you back, yes, it is always ourself. And it's ourself been taught. That's to take that power away from us. Oh, you better do that. And I don't mean any harm, baby. I'm just telling you, we gotta stop that. We have so much more abilities and powers than we recognize. Oh my God. And you feel like, Esmer, you got that I'm about to get your question. And stay in my domain, you wear crystal protection to bed now. Your attack. Your fears bring in the attack. Whoever these entities are that want to try to visit you, powerful, right? And as we ascend, they get more interested in us. But the only thing that's keeping them able to honestly do anything of them, it really is. They have no right to do anything to you unless you give them that right. We need to talk about spiritual warfare, y'all. Netta, where is your question? Let me answer Netta's question really. What does it mean you have dreams of talking to people you never met? You probably were talking to them. You guys knew each other in a different lifetime. Or you know each other now. Well, you knew each other then and you came here for a similar purpose, Netta. So your soul group, your soul family, your tribe in your sleep. Oops. Okay, wait, hang on. Hey, Renee. Hey, Sassy. I gotta go on and I gotta text you that information. Okay, wait. Let me get back. I gotta. Hello, Imam Hussein. Thank you very much. Yeah, just go. Sassy, you too. Like I feel like that we're allowing so much to come in because we're not setting proper. We gotta set those boundaries up. And no matter what happens, we continue to do what we're doing. And say, like, I sometimes have to literally say out loud, there will be no distractions happening from this time to this time. I have work to do. I got to get it done. And so I tell the little spirits, y'all want to play around and do whatever and try to mess with me or whatever. Do it. Move. I don't have time. You have no space here. You have be gone. And, you know, I don't know what necessarily happened, but listen, ignore them. People start texting me, I ignore them. I hope you left a message. You have got to because if you can continue to allow all those little ankle biter spirits, I call them, they're the interfering spirits. And sometimes, I'll tell you something else, guys. Sometimes it's not even the spirit, it's ourselves. If we don't check our own fear of failure or fear of whatever, we will interfere with our own crap. And that's real. But, you know, I'm afraid, but I do encounter who I need to. Right. So why are you why watching at night? My point to that statement was this: we fully 10 toes down, so to speak. We know that we have the authority on this earth in this third dimensional plane. Therefore, any other that comes from another dimensional plane, they're not human. They don't have rights here. They only have the rights that we give them. So, like with all the virus stuff, right? And the sheltering at home and giving up our rights. If we say this, they better not. Well, I'm going to take this video off anyway. They end up, what happens is if the more we stay in our houses in fear, assenting to the dark plan that is in play. Okay? So, I'm just asking, nothing, right? No judgment. I'm just asking, why are you wearing it? Because your divinity in and of itself and who you are, I just see, you don't, if you really want to, like I said, place some guards around your bed at night. I just don't see you need it, right? All right, let me look this way because I'm not going, baby. Lollipop, hey, baby. You're welcome, Miss Netta. How do I feel about the fays? You mean fairies? Thank you, Tiana. How do I feel about the fays? Are those fairies 87 Sparker? Because if that's what they are, I mean, I suppose there's good fairies and dark fairies. Mm-hmm. I think they're cute. How do I feel about meditating at a public park? I think it's amazing. Do it. Do whatever you need to do. Trees need love too, baby. Let me tell you something. The parks need a lot of love. The parks need a lot of love. Now, this is what I will say. Please don't astral, traveling at a public park during the height of the day or something if your physical body is not going to be safe there. But I don't think there's any problem with it. I like going and giving energy out there to them. They can use it. There's a lot of cleansing that's needed. A lot of cleansing, right? Yeah, I don't have a real big. Is there specific? Honestly, I'm gonna tell you something. The reason why I don't have a feeling about this is I really haven't studied them. Thank you, Macho Man. Did you watch the Merkaba series on activating your light body? They help with your garden. Are there dark phase though? Or are they all of the light? In other news, yeah, we'll talk about the astral projection. We'll talk about that in our next convo, dear. Y'all, somebody to like an Elven church on Facebook. Hold on. Where is it? There is a Facebook page. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. Elf. Now I'm not. Oh, I don't know how that happened. Freedom. It looks like it's this band. Now I'm not saying nothing about these people. But it was interesting. I listened to it. I listened to some of the information or listened to some of the music, and it's like a whole church. It's like, it was, anyway. Oh, guys, okay, since we want to, okay, okay. Let's have this astral travel discussion. Let's have it. Okay? Because clearly, I think everybody here by now knows I am not one. And I will tell you in certain sandboxes you ain't gonna business playing in. I will tell you, don't go to the fireworks box, fill with a lit match in that bad boy, you know what I'm saying, and stand right there. Like, I'm not trying to get people to do that. I will say this. So while I do firmly believe that you can travel places and no, it's not all rainbows, it is not afraid of. I will say again, that's why I taught him the light body activation. So we do these things safe, activate your light body, and then even strengthen your light body in a balanced, divine way. Okay? I just taught this. Your divinity, your light of itself is self-protective. Trust me, it can defend you. I don't even know any other way to put it. And if we're not learning to do this on purpose, then yes, I think that is problematic. Because we do not have proper control and our true selves of our true selves. And that's something we need to be learning. I don't know why the StreamYard is the way it is, but it is. I can't help it, guys. Okay, we'll just do this. That way you just see that, and we're not distracted by my face. During the third, I know you're not scared, sweetie. I know you're not. I know. It bothers me. I know you're not scared. It bothers me when we continue, like, we gotta let go of some of these fear-based lower steps about higher frequency, higher living realities. Most of you all that I'm talking to are not middle workers, okay? Those that are middle workers understand that they get it, right? And then the ones that, and I don't have any shadow workers in here, pure shadow, because that's not what I'm about. That's not the deal. If you're a light worker and you're operating your light body, there is absolutely, and you understand why are we afraid? Nope, you got to pack a thing, chicken wing. Just be sure you've eaten. You might be gone for a while. I did talk about everything has to be done safely, decently, and in order. Decent and in order. Okay, we got it. If we don't do it decent and in order, we're screwed. All right, that's when you're going and you're being a toddler playing with nuclear bombs. Thank you so much, Lori. Yeah, guys, there is a whole playlist. Okay, it's all about Merkaba activation. It is fabulous. So you understand, 87 Sparker, you get it. Where trees can move and talk, but they don't like you, me. Oh, well, sometimes. Macho Man, thank you, sweetie, but I just don't want to. Oh, of course it's okay to attend church. Listen, anything that makes you, that lifts your spirit, helps you, that helps your, helps ground you, helps feed your spirit, your higher self, go do it. I'm not against or mosque or temple or whatever. I'm just not. Okay. Now, I will say this though, I'm not like much for like I'm not much for Jehovah's Witnesses. I'm not much for Scientology. Like I'm not talking about cults. Well, no, I don't want to say that. But going to church or whatever, if that feeds you spiritually, that's cool. I know a lot of people that are ascended and awakened that go to church every day. Oh, well, her illness, oh my God, girl. Okay, you got some interfering spirits there, like, period. Like, you got some people doing what you're doing. We gotta pray against that, baby. Big time. I gotta find a chord. Here, I'm gonna put this in here. This is a good conversation. I like this. I like talking about astral travel and stuff. Like, you guys know I like to get to the deeper, the higher stuff. Oh, go get some rest, Lovey. Go get some rest. We'll chit chat tomorrow. Okay. Yes, Christianity. Yeah, Christianity allows cream. An angel visited you while you were astral. Oh, that's beautiful. Angel gave you a sword and a shield, and it was too big for you. The angel kept. It's too big for your third dimensional self, but it ain't too big for your higher dimensional self. 87, Sparker. It's not too big for your higher dimensional self. You can do it. All right. I like the elfin goddess. I love that. She's very powerful. Oh, I'm sorry, Macho Man. I'm sorry for your loss. That's tough. That's right. You're supposed to carry it around with you. You're growing into it, sis. Growing into it. What other super interesting conversations could we have? I like this. I like just talking sometimes. What else are we going to get into? I really want to get into this discussion about dimensions. Because I've been hearing some kind of interesting conversation about what dimensions are. So I really want to talk about that. We are most definitely getting into the Book of Thomas, though, next. Like our next kind of like in-depth study on YouTube. The website's going to be done this weekend along with the mobile site as well, guys. So what that means? That means I'm going to launch my Akashic Records readings. My Akashic and Galactic Record readings will be launching. I am over the moon. Hey, David. How are you, lovey? Hello. Change a person. Yes. Yeah. If they allow it to, definitely. All right, we'll talk dimensions. We can maybe talk it tonight. Some of the emotions I heard was, in order to be fully loved, I need to look within. Wow, that is so deep. In order to be fully loved, I need to look. I love it. I love it. That's awesome. Let's talk dimensions, right? If the energy is in the house, you can get rid of that energy, clear it. Get you some sage and clear that energy out. I believe in, like, okay, now when I was a minister, an active minister, and I'll still do this now, I will bless some oil and anoint them doors and anoint them. Bless some water. I gets rid of them spirits. Sage that house. So you can get rid of those spirits. Massage table that vibrates. And the person plays a certain type of Hertz music with a whole bunch of crystals. 80s do that without all that stuff. What do you mean it didn't work, Janet? Janet, talk to me separate, girl. I don't. This is crazy. I am so sorry. Wow. Honeys. Anybody without your mom this Mother's Day? Just sending a special blessing to you and peace, right? Looking down on you. Your moms are never far. You, and they're still protecting you. And some of them are doing a better job of it now. I'm here. Some of them are doing a better job of it now than they did in life, and they regret that dearly. Mm. You guys are. Your mums are around, just in different form. Oh, good night, Miss 87 Sparka. Yep, very happy, not suffering. None of them are in pain anymore. Yes, Sassy, I know I've been astral project going places since I was young. It's just what we do, but some people have to learn. How can you find an energy of a person you never met in the physical? I need to understand what that means. What do you mean by find the? Everybody is different. I agree. Everybody is different, Sassy. The thing is that I don't want people to be afraid, because if you have any fear doing this, you open yourself up to issues. I'd rather people just didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? And Sassy, you and I may go places for specific reasons that are different than you and I probably lollipop too. I think there's a few other people here. We go places, right, for a fight. So, Sandra, what do we mean by finding energy of a person? What does that mean? Because I don't think I understand. I might, but I don't think so. Hey, you and your feelings. You a hard working woman, baby. That night shift, I can't do that. You can't do the. As y'all can clearly see by my yawning. So yeah, I'm super. Janet, I know you might need a little bit. I'm thinking about God, I'm going to get my nails done tomorrow. Afternoon. The ground. You met someone. You sure it was male? You met someone spiritually? I mean, did you speak to this person over the phone? Line? Did this person come to you in your dream? Right now, I'm not going all the way to Chicago. Child, these feet need to be touched. They need to be have hands in them. Okay. Mamas might drive 2.5 hours just to get her feet done. So Sandra, did this person come to you in a dream? Because how this happens is gonna help me to understand who this person is. I think I see him, as a matter of fact. And it wasn't necessarily meant to be addicting. Ooh, I can't stand all this. I want y'all, please come on here. Y'all want to have these deep conversations? Y'all need to come onto the StreamYard and just like, don't put your video on. Put your headsets in though. Okay, S. Marie, give it up. Okay, Janet, you wait a minute. I got to deal with Sandra first. S. Marie, who is this that came to Sandra? And you were awake when you felt him. Yes? Janet, girl.
What up? How you doing?
Listen, I'm adding you here, but we to man help.
What?
All right, we dealing with Sandra and the man that she fell. I'm trying to figure this out. I said we dealing with Miss Sandra and the man trying to find out. S. Marie says she knows who the man is. So you hold on with your angel that came to you. You hold on right here. Why was this? Would she come on, girl? Come on and tell us. See, y'all gifted. All y'all is gifted in here. What are you doing too?
Who, me?
Miss Janet, what you doing? Yeah.
Not chilling. Is that you're skipping?
But it's the StreamYard, and I'm upstairs. I'm on my Wi-Fi.
Hold on. Let me turn on my room light. Do you remember that time I told you I had a dream about a man?
That ain't gonna help you. Yes.
Well, that's what I was saying too.
You
She had a
Skippy.
dream,
Okay, go ahead.
and mine was like a beam though.
I feel like yours and her masculine energies that you felt were different.
All right, I show you. Mine was similar to this picture that I showed you before. Like that one. I saw the picture 3 weeks
So her
later.
energy, the one she encountered, yes, ma'am, but the energy that Sandra has encountered, I guarantee you it's not. So, Sandra, this is the thing. See, Sandra said, let me put this up here so you can see it because you can. Um, so, Sandra, what I need you to do though, I don't know that I like this energy that's coming around. I need her to get some protective stones.
So
Energy.
that's weird.
Yeah. Yeah. No, especially when people are just getting into this. S. Marie, she said that she did have it did. Yeah. Yeah, she needs some protective stones. Protective stones, Macho Man, are like hematite, black obsidian, tiger's eye. Those are all protective stones. So it gives off a protective frequency. S. Marie, you want to come on here? I have all three of the ladies here. Oh yeah, big leg.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. Hers was different though. That sound like a spirit.
Yeah.
I heard of those. I heard some of
Yeah,
them
that
think that
doesn't
they're
sound like
their
anybody
wives
we
and
want
they get
around.
attached to them, right?
Yeah. Yep. 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 Kind of like holy water, Macho Man, not the kind of. Um, black tourmaline, yes, very good protective stone. Oops. Oh gosh, are you gonna be a troll, Macho Man? And I had high hopes for you. Yo, I had really high hopes for Macho Man. I didn't know he's gonna turn out to be a troll. I'm disappointed now. Hey, Jeanette.
Yeah.
Macho Man, you disappointed me, child. I thought Macho Man was going to be and it turned out to be a troll.
That's been going around lately.
You just never know. You never know who the good ones. Yeah, we need to give that one's got to go. I'm trying to get Esma Marie to come up on here. Hey, Miss Jeanette, how you doing, honey? That one needs to go. Miss Janet, what are you talking about in that house? You said that you all saged the house and it didn't work. What did you
What
all
happened
do?
was, let me explain to you. This, and according to this other person, an energy attack was in the house. When they moved in the house, they didn't know about that. And the house was saged before they moved in because they, they believe in that as well, And before they moved in, they saged the whole house. I know I was there with them. We even got crazy off the sage.
Okay.
The window was closed. We ended up opening all the windows and the door to the big house. And that was before they moved in. About 4 months later, I guess the attitude of the mother of the house started changing. She became violent and aggressive. Woman never had no issues whatsoever. Violent, happy-go-lucky person. But all of a sudden, her brain, she started freaking. She started getting violent, started getting aggressive, and they thought it was mental issues. She ended up going back and forth to the hospital for over a year and a half. And so her wife, decided to get it, get her house blessed. She's, because we all kept telling her to check and see if it's the house. It could be something, So they did. And they went today. And what they told her, the lady didn't even walk in the house. She was at the door. And she said, yo, the energy in your house is not a spirit. It's the energy. There's an energy that's been here for so long. And it's so nasty. It was a violent energy and it attached to your wife. And it drove her. It was a violent energy. She cleaned that house up and down. And even the person that was in the room where they slept, she said that room was always kind of grapey and dark. She said when that lady cleaned that room, it lit up. It lit up. It even smelled like roses. That she thought the lady sprayed something. The lady didn't spray nothing. I'm sorry, she didn't spray nothing. She said, no, I didn't do nothing. You see, I ain't got nothing in my hand. I'm just cleaning it. And the house and the whole room brightened up. She went upstairs to house. She went through the whole house. She cleared the energy. She gave the person a bath. She told the lady to take a bath. She told her what to do. She gave her a healing bath. Same thing she cleaned the house with. And the other occupants, she just told them to wash their hands. A special thing she did for them. But she removed the spirit. She removed the energy. Because she said it was such a real heavy, bad energy that it was so violent and aggressive. The same energy the person was expressing.
Wow. So Sharon said that she still had the same symptoms now. I'm assuming she's much better now, huh?
Yeah, today it was like a whole
Is she much better now, Miss Janet?
Yeah.
I messed up some kind of way.
Good. All right, we got a gang here tonight now. We got a whole gang here. Hey, Miss Sandra. So go. Yes, Miss Esmery, can you and Miss Janet hear?
Yes, I can hear. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Let me make sure I don't X out. Okay, I messed up last time.
Yep. Okay, we good. I'm gonna go in and take my video off, and hopefully that'll help.
Mhm.
Okay, go ahead, Miss Sandra. Go on and talk. You got the council now.
I feel sick.
Okay, so what happened was I
I'm trying to hear.
Miss Sandra,
No,
you
she's
got in and
breaking
out,
up.
and
baby.
it was just me in the house. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Can you hear me now?
yeah.
So I got home one night. It was just me in the house. I was laying down in the bed and I got woke up and I was like, okay. I felt something walk in my house. Like I
Ooh,
knew I thought it was a person. Honestly, I thought it was my ex. He found my house and he was coming to get me and I froze. And I just laid
okay.
there with my eyes closed and I felt the weight of a person get into my bed. I was terrified until I felt an arm around me. And it was addicting. There's no other way I can put it other than addicting. Like to the point of like, I rush home like I have a man waiting at home for me type addicting. And I try to get in the bed and I try to just read like, and it kind of messes with me because I feel like it's there, but it won't come near me now.
Sound like
But
you got a
I,
spirit.
it like I've dealt with ghosts and spirits, but this is way different. I've never dealt with anything like this.
It's because he's probably confusing you with somebody. Because I had a friend that happened 2 years and years ago. The spirit came into our house, but he kept thinking that was his wife. They had to remove the spirit of a house, show him
Yeah.
the light. Have you ever asked him what he wanted? Did you show him the light by asking him? By telling him?
Like I didn't even think like I don't. It just didn't feel like a typical spirit. Like I saged and stuff like that. That didn't change anything. I
No.
Mm-mm,
sage. I
Right.
burnt my sage.
mm-mm,
I
mm-mm.
burnt my white sage. I
Mm-mm.
No.
burnt the cobalt. I
Honey,
burnt that.
the person that
You
I'm talking
know,
about went through all of that too. Didn't work. You have to get
yeah,
Miss
the
no,
Janet, hang on.
I feel sick.
Miss Janet, Miss
Mhm.
Janet, Miss Janet, 1 second. Esmery, go ahead.
I feel sick.
Esmery, go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
I feel sick. Okay. Um, sometimes it's oof. Where did you go prior to? Where have you been? Um, prior to coming home that day when it followed you home.
or, honestly, all I go to, I work 7 days a week. I have two jobs. I only go to work and home.
Okay.
So that was actually that had to be a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So the job I'm leaving now. So it's a recovery place. That's where I
Oh,
like that
okay.
job.
That's it. Okay.
Mm.
Whew. Okay.
Yep.
There are some things. Sometimes with a place like that, and you have people who come in who are afflicted and who have attachments and different things like that. You have to always stay protected, and you have to always, protect yourself at all times, especially if you are a sensitive. This person, um, this thing, because it doesn't feel like a person because I feel sick. So I know it's not a person. I'm sorry, it's a lot. This thing, um, it's okay. How can I describe this? Um, when you have parts of you that are not healed or fractured, when you encounter entities that they can, it's like a puzzle. when they encounter you and you don't know they're attached to you, they fit right into you. When he came with you home, that's why you felt the fear, because I feel two energies around you. One is a male, and it seems like a past life person. This is not a person. When he got in bed with you and you felt him get in the bed and he put his arms around you and you felt all those feelings of euphoria, he's now formed an attachment. And with attachments, sage, any of that is not going to break that. That's not going to break that. And once they form this attachment to you, they start to drain you, because that's why now you coming home trying to get more of this, because he's pulling you back, because he's taking energy from you. You see what I mean? That's why you feel that, okay, I got to go home and get to him. And eventually when you get around things like that drain you, because now he's got a cord now. So you're going to have to break that.
Yeah.
Finding out who he is. I feel hot too. Okay. And that might be why I feel sick.
Like, and the thing is, I've dealt with spirits before. Like when I was younger, I had this one spirit. I know it was a black guy. Like this, I seen. It was a black guy. He always wore a top hat and black. He wore black. He always wore black, and he followed me. Like from the point of my mother dying, the last time I seen him, I was 17. He only visited me for some reason when I was in the kitchen. When I was in the kitchen, he always came. And the last time I seen him, he manifested to the point where my aunt who was with me seen him. So I like spirits I've been around. And this dude, I have no idea who he is. I just know he's always been around me. I haven't felt him lately or nothing like that. This was different from that.
It's like he's an entity. This is not a person. So that's why he didn't feel like a person, because he's not a person. He's what I consider elemental. They are spirits, entities, demons, or whatever you would have called them. Sometimes they're attached to locations and they wait, or they come in with people and they wait for what is called a host. And when they get a host and they attach to that person, like I say, they start to drain that person and they start to cause different things. So the first thing you kind of want to know is, when he attached to you, what do you feel like he wanted? Like, what's the first answer that comes to your mind when I ask you, what do you feel like he wanted? Or what do you feel like he wants?
That entity's trying to block this transmission.
I was wanted. Like I felt like it was me. Nothing I had to give, just me.
Well, Lisa's on here for Reiki. It's gonna have to be a removal of him, because he's not, once now that he's attached to you and he's had this access and he knows now that you seek him. You know what I'm saying? Because he gave you that, he made you feel wanted. Now he knows, okay, now you seek me. All I keep hearing him saying, she seeks me. I know she seeks me. So now that he knows that you seek him, he's on the first level of what he wants. So now he's not going to just let you go like that, because now he's it's like a puzzle, and it's going to take some Reiki or a priest or whatever you believe in to get this person away from you, because it's a portal now. Once he came in your house and he was accepted, and when you first felt that fear, the first thing when you feel fear like that is to go ahead and protect and block, because it's your third eye is telling you this ain't right. That's why you were scared when he came. When you felt him come to your front door, that should have been alarm bells right here. Something's wrong here. Something's wrong. I need to protect right now. but he was allowed to come in. He came into your sacred space, which is your bedroom. He got into your bed with you. When we sleep, we at our most vulnerable. He came to where you were most vulnerable at.
Yeah.
So now that he's attached to you, it's nowhere you can hide from him, because he comes to where your most sacred space in your house, where you feel the most safe at. That's where he came. Look at where he came to get you. It's not like you was at work and he attached you there. He came for you. This specific person, I probably know who he is if I ask. I might have to channel him to know. He'll probably tell me, because I've been told a bunch of demons and different entities over the past, Belial, different ones. I look in the book, they're there. Because you're gonna have to know who he is to be able to get rid of him. Because you can't cast him out if you don't know who they are with entities. So now that he's attached to you, you're gonna have to start trying to get him away.
Yes.
And that's gonna cause a priest. It's gonna have to be Reiki, and you're gonna have to do several sessions of that. Because like I said, this is a powerful entity. He came to where you felt the most safe. Whew, wait a minute. He came to where you felt the most safe and got you. I came to where she thought she
Give me his name.
And I got him. And I got her. That's what he says. I came to where she was the most safe and I got her.
Give me his.
I'm gonna have to meditate on who he is, though.
Give me his name. Give me his name, because Miss Sandra will. I'm getting sexual abuse. It's sexual abuse to a whole different.
He's sexual.
Okay.
I would say he would be the Belia. I can spell it. It may be him, but then again, it may not be him. Because most of the time when you go, I study a lot of things. And now that I'm okay with whatever, it's okay. I know a lot of things. And when you research certain things, I have encountered certain demons. And they are, when I write these names of these people, because I don't say them a lot, I go look and they're there. This thing, don't fear him now, because if you fear him, he can manifest other places in your house, and you give him energy and he'll become a PK then. And once he becomes a PK manifestation, that's on a whole nother level then. That's when you see the shadow people in your house, because see what has happened now, he's opened a portal there.
So this is
it's a portal now. Because like I said, this thing it's a portal where you live.
Right.
Wherever you live now is an opening. And this one has found a way out of all of the others to come through there and get you. So now the other one's got a free pass. It's like he's the gatekeeper. I hear I'm the gatekeeper. I need to look him up. I'm the gatekeeper. He lets them in and out. But he had to have that invitation, which he got once he got in that bed with you and put his arms around you. Oh, he make me feel sick.
That's heavy.
Listen. Now, okay, listen.
But don't fear him.
I speak a hedge of protection around Sandra now.
Don't fear him.
I speak a hedge, and she's not in this chat. She'll hear me. It doesn't matter. I speak a hedge of protection. I place north end, Gabriel at the south end, Uriel at the west end, and Ariel at the east end. Angelic host protect Sandra tonight and all day, all around her, encamped all around her. You have no place here. She has not offered. She is not willingly. That's fine, baby. She has not willingly invited you into her space.
I don't think she.
You have no place here. No, she didn't. But sometimes, like you're right, when we're unhealed, we can invite in
Yeah.
unknowingly,
Yes.
energetically. We invite in. This is why it's so important. Why I talk to folks so much about getting that healing, especially in our low chakras, because that is right. That's the third dimensional chakras, and the third dimensional chakras where these spirits are trying to interfere and us. They come in. They can't come here. This is holy. Heart chakra up is holy. This down here is not. This is third dimension. That's why when I ask folks to work here first, it's for a specific purpose and a plan. Because if you don't get this stuff right down here, you're going to continue to get attack in the third dimensional realm, because this is where we connect. From the heart up is holy. From here down, not so much.
So what I would advise is the
Speaking
first
of hedge
thing.
of protection around her, Sandra, I don't know if you're back in the chat. We're gonna cut those cords tomorrow. I'm gonna have her
Yes, and
hook up with me and cut them tomorrow. We're gonna get.
She got to cut them, and
We got to immediately.
she must do that. But the first thing she needs to do herself is break that energy of wanting to get to him, that want, because that's the first step to even be able to break it. You got to break, even if you do the Reiki and heal, she got to break that want, because even if she does the work, if he still has even a part, wait a minute, even a part of her, like he said, even a part of her, it's not going to work. Because he feels like he's powerful. And he's not, but he feels like he is based on the circumstances. So that want first got to be worked on. That want between him and her got to be, they got to stop right away.
Right. So when I cast away or cast out, right. So you release that. Just release.
Yeah.
Release it. Release it. Release it. Release it. Okay. Release it.
And don't feel.
Whenever I go in and cast out or cast away.
Hold up. I'm messed up. Okay, we go.
Don't feel what?
I feel like don't for a message for her is don't feel, what's the word I want to say? What's the emotion I want to say? Don't have those feelings of, this was a mistake, or I messed up, or I'm feeling like, how did I not recognize what was happening? Don't feel like that, because that's the energy I feel from her. It's like, don't feel like, okay, I've been doing this work. I should have known this was this. I should have known this was that. No, because sometimes, like I say, it's things, you got entities, but it's other things that hit is something else. You have entities, you have elementals, you got PKs. It's a lot of other supernatural stuff too. That it's some stuff. I just have more of a connection with that realm, as far as the spirit realm or entities and gatekeepers and all of that type of stuff. Because I'm a Scorpio, and we mostly in the dark, so we comfortable. I'm just not gonna say I'm just more comfortable with doing that type of work with people, like their shadow work and things they need to work, of people, stuff they need to fix. Because like I say, I can walk amongst them, and I've had them say, I tell you who I am because I have to. And that's how I know the names of a lot of demons and a lot of entities, because when I meet them, like this one lady that I met, and I told her this, and it shocked me, because I looked it up, and he was there, and what he told me he was about, it was what he was. That's the only thing that kind of, it doesn't confuse me, but it's like, I'm a light worker, but to be able to channel these dark things and help people to work through getting rid of them, that's a whole nother level of whatever it is that I do.
That's a
That's why
gift.
I immediately got sick. Like I felt when he attached to her, I just felt him
Yeah.
drain everything from her. That's why I felt sick. Oh my God.
Yeah. So what you are is a worker. So there's some of us light workers that we stay in the light, we go, we release, we feed in, we pour in the love, we pour in the light to seal up that wound. That's the best way I can call it, is packing that wound with gauze so that, and disinfectant or I don't want to say disinfectant, Lord Jesus, don't get me started. Don't nobody drink no damn disinfectant.
I know, but I understand.
But
Like
you
I
know what I'm
understand.
saying, like
Yeah,
an antibiotic. So we nurse the wound.
yeah, I understand what you're saying. Don't
But
drink
you get
like
what I'm
all that.
saying? So that's what. So when I get rid of, I come in. Sometimes I know their name. Sometimes, honestly, as I got better and I got more adept at it, I get to the point where I really don't know your name anymore. I don't really even care your name. You out of here. I don't have time. I have authority and you out. She didn't give you the authority. We're breaking it. You out. Sometimes I get their names. It
Most
depends.
times,
Especially, I cast 30 demons out of somebody in one night.
and see with me, most times
And I had to get every last one of their names because
I
they was
do.
not fixing to leave.
Yeah, some of them ain't gonna leave. If you don't call them by their name, they gonna know it. Those are the ones, because you got different realms of them. And like I say, I do a lot of light work. I dabble in the tarot and do that for people when I'm led to, because people energy be funny. But
Mm-hmm.
with me, I just medium. I just have a mediumship about me. I can go in a place. And I went in this
Yes.
church one time.
Yep.
And it was a strange place. This man, he walked from the pew and he went out through the church and he just went on around. And I'm looking like, don't nobody see this person leaving out of here. And
Right.
he had been long gone too. He had got killed in a car accident a while back, and he always came to visit that church because that's one of the few places that he felt safe. And he was a trapped soul, and it's like he lived his life and death over and over because he couldn't find his way out, and it threw me because I'm like, that's why a lot of times when I tell you, people say you was a devil and I was young, and they would pray and all that crazy stuff they would do to me in the church. It was because an aspect of my gift is also, it's a blessing and sometimes it could be a curse, depends on who I'm around, but that ability to be able to step over in that other side and really let me really see what's in here, let me really see what's coming through this portal right here. That's why I try to stay protected, because like I say, sometimes I never know, and I really want to know who this is. I know it's the person. I that's just something with me. I need to know, who are you, like who are you, and what it is that you really
Well,
want,
when you hear,
because it's flooring
right,
me not to know who it is.
when you hear his name, uh, I need you. I need you to email that to me because I'll use that tomorrow if
Because
I
he's
get to
one.
her.
Yes,
I just Sandra. I hope you're still in the chat. I need you to email me your availability.
yeah, she
What'd you
gotta
say,
start
Lovey?
working on it now. Like, you gotta just start working on it now, because I'm not comfortable with the fact that she seeks him. I'm not comfortable with that. That's the part of this that makes me feel so sick, because that's the only part of this that kind of gives me like, okay, so I think she'll be fine, because at least she reached out, Lisa.
Listen, the part that's
I'm
she
glad she
will.
reached out and said something. I really am
She
glad she
will.
reached
So
out and said
Sandra, the
something.
part of you that's reaching out,
We gotta heal
yeah.
that. We gotta
Okay,
heal
S.
that.
Marie. Sandra, the part of you that's reaching out to him. Right. Hang on, honey. Hold on. The part of you that's reaching out is that's part of you that's feeling broken from the relationship that just ended and some
Okay,
other things that happened to you that I'm privy to.
that
Some
makes sense.
other past relationships, if you will, in your life. This is you needing to feel loved and you needing to feel wanted, and you needing to feel like someone can just love you, like she said, just for her. However, it's still the fact that you're reaching that there's still a significant part of you that feels like the only way you can be loved is through sex, through your body. That you have to give that most sacred part of yourself in order to be able to be loved. So how this entity was coming to you was on to come at you, because there are spirits, you guys. I'm not trying to scare nobody. I'm just telling you what's real. There are spirits that will literally come and try to violate you in a sexual manner. There are those. And I have known too many women, especially, that has happened to. So this one is a sneaky son of a bitch. This one is coming, and what your heart is crying out for is to be loved on a real level without the sexual gratification first. And this is the way that they're coming at you. So what I need you to understand, when you go to bed tonight, before you go to sleep tonight, already placed angels all around you. You have angelic hosts all around you protecting you tonight. Okay? What you need to do tonight, though, is I need you to start speaking over yourself. I am lovable. I am loved. I am whole. I am healed. I am a beautifully, wonderfully made woman. All of those things. Speak that self. Speak that life into yourself tonight. And I want you to listen to some sacral chakra music tonight as well as you sleep, for that level of protection and healing to that chakra. We need to get that started, because that's where this all resides, right? That's what resides in that chakra. So we're going to get to that space. Go ahead, Ms. S. Marie.
And after you do that, gave me the chills. Okay. What it says is, I am a legion. I am a legion. I'm a combination of things. And what you said when you said it, it was coming to me. That's why I wrote it down while you was talking, so I wouldn't forget. He's a legion. So like you said, when you sleep and cast them out, it's gonna have to be a couple of things. It's several things that got to be broken to be able to get rid of a legion. And another thing she might want to do is take a spiritual bath. And in that spiritual bath, get you some crystals, get you some sea salt or pink Himalayan salt, get you some lemon, real lemon, get you some white cleansing flowers, get you some rose petals, and put those things in your bath. Because what you're doing is you're stepping into the bath, and that's the first step of washing this away. After you try to, do like a cleansing bath, put your white candles around your tub, and honor yourself. And that's the first part of healing. And that'll, especially with those crystals, and make sure one of them is black tourmaline or obsidian or citrine or protection cleansing stone. Because what that's going to do, when you put that salt and all that stuff in a bath, it's gonna begin to cleanse it. You know what I'm saying? If I'm saying this the right way, because the terminology is funny. Make sure you put lemon. Make sure you get you white flowers and also red ones, because white is purity, red is love. Thanks, salt. I think that'll be a good one. I'm trying to think of something else. I think frankincense might be cleansing too, but it's hard to find that. Get you some cleansing herbs too, if you can find any that's cleansing. I think rosemary is a good one. I'm trying to think of some earth medicine. That's another thing I do, earth medicine. And just, get you some chakra music, or listen to some of Lisa's meditation music. And when you sit in that bath, you meditate. And like she said, say, I am beautiful. I give all of this energy to these stones. I give it to whatever you have to give it to. Because when you take a spiritual bath and you put those roses and different stuff in there, it's another level. When you get out, you feel so cleansed and energized because you in there. Make sure it's quiet. Put the little thing on your eyes if you have to be able to focus, because you're doing focus work. So while Lisa's helping you cleanse spiritually, you can still do your spiritual baths and kind of start to, wash some of that away. Whatever crystals that Lisa advised you to get. I know black tourmaline would be one I would put in the bath in a like one of those mesh bags. Get you some herbs and put those in there too, like cleansing herbs. You can look up whatever. I think rosemary is one I keep hearing. And make sure you get you a lemon, because lemon is cleansing too. And you just cut that up and you make you a spiritual bath, because there's different things you can put in different baths. Depends on what you cleansing. That's the earth medicine. That'll kind of help clear some of the chakra stuff too. Those spiritual baths. I always advise something like that. Even when you're a light worker like I do, it's certain things that just come to me in those baths that'll help you cleanse. And just try to do them at least once a month. You can just start that way. Or, and just even, I think and most of the time with cleansing baths, I usually do those around the days before the full moon, because it'll kind of help you cleanse too, especially if you're a light worker. Because I use the moon to do different things like waning, waxing, different stuff. But like I said, I'm an earth mother. I do more earth medicine. So, in holistic work, I think that would probably help too, to kind of break some of that too. Those cleansing spiritual baths. That might help. Or whatever else you suggest, crystals for her, Lisa, to put. I put mine in the water. Some of them, the ones that can go in there. But whatever you suggest, are you led to her to get?
Yeah. I put her. Yeah. Yeah, I put in there rose quartz too.
Mm-hmm.
With the citrine and the black tourmaline. So you can't come by the black tourmaline. Citrine is good for both protection and for citrine is just an all around, just a really powerful crystal, but rose quartz too, to kind of feed that as well. If you have Epsom salts, bathe those tonight, but only for minutes to cleanse yourself, and then wash it, like rinse that, let that water out and wash yourself off. And also those of you that are listening too, everybody that's listening, this is just good information too. If you don't have frankincense, you can take your own virgin olive oil.
I can't see that.
And speak a blessing olive oil. And you can even just put the olive oil in your bath, because salts cleanse and strip, and then oils bind. So before you put your oils in your bath, speak an intention over this water. As I go into this water, I am clean from negative toxic energy. I am infusing this water with love, with light, with positivity, with purpose, with whatever it is that you're on. Infuse that water, set the intention in that water, speak to that. It's a conduit for energy. It's a conduit for spirit. Water is. That's why water signs, we're so like, because water is like symbolic of spirit. So then you put some of that oil in there and you bathe in that oil, and that binds that to you. It seals that. So salt's clean, oil binds.
So we put it with the Epsom
You can get
salt?
lavender oil pretty inexpensively anywhere. No, you Epsom salt first, no more than 15 minutes. And when you get in that Epsom salt bath, you are consciously releasing all toxic energy, right? What it does is it makes water a natural electric conductor, if you will. So we can release that energy from our cells that's with that intention. Release it, let that salt take it away, all that toxins, but don't sit in it more than about 15 minutes. And
you
then
meditate with it?
down the tub, wash it out, wash your mouth.
Oh, so you meditate with it?
You can, yeah.
You can,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, like if
You
you
can,
use that,
yeah.
and then when you just get in there, and then it just depends what you're getting in there for protection. You just wear whatever colors and stuff like that. If you it's just like she said, oils too, because I mix my own sometimes. I have a lot of them, and it's just like she said, it's this earth medicine. It cleanses, and that Epsom
Yeah.
salt, it draws it all out. And and then those other baths, sometimes you can just get in a bath. I always depending upon
Yes.
what I'm doing, I put flowers. I always use, because I use my elements, my earth, air, fire, and water. I have all of those there, because like you got to protect yourself too, because you're open
Right.
when you soaking and you releasing stuff. So that'll help a lot too. That'll
I
kind of
always
help a
go to
lot
the
too.
beach and meditate when there's nice days still.
I wish
So,
I had a beach.
I cleanse myself in that way.
Yeah, that's
Because,
good too.
I do that constantly. I meditate every day, every morning. I make it a habit. I made it into a habit. But what I need to do is take a bath, a cleansing bath. I haven't done that since I was a child.
Yeah, they help a lot. And when you get out, depending upon what you went in there for, when you get out, it's like, I don't know how to describe it. Depends on what you're in there for. You start to heal, and you start to connect with yourself too.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna do that tonight.
Very good.
And then
Very
I have oils, but not oils like you say, but I do have olive oil,
Yeah.
and I will put my intentions in it. I do a lot of what do you call? A lot of meditation. Not only that, I do a lot of what do you call that? I write a lot.
Okay, you journal. That's good. Now that's good too. That's
But
healing too.
no, I journal what I've been through.
Okay.
And I started doing that like a month ago.
That's good.
But
That's
like I was
healing.
telling you earlier, like I be
That's
seeing
good.
certain things now
Good.
in my dreams, but they're weird. And I can't make them out.
We're definitely. So write them down, and then what happens is, as you write it down and you meditate on it, it begins to come out, like just in your natural day-to-day living. You begin your dreams more and more. And sometimes, honestly, guys, I literally Google something. If I don't know what the heck that means, y'all think I'd be playing. Google is my best friend. I'll be like, what is this?
Oh no, I do too.
Oh, I'll see something and I'll be like, okay, I think it looks like this, and I do that. But okay, all right. I'm not gonna hold everybody too much longer though, because it's midnight and anything. All right, Cassandra, if you're still here, email me, baby. You have my email address, and we'll make some appointments, but we'll figure it out. But definitely take that bath.
One question, please?
Definitely have those crystals. We have placed and protection. Huh?
Can I ask Marie one question?
Yeah, go ahead, Janet. Go ahead.
Remember what I was talking about the house, about my friend's house, that they had like a bad energy in her house. They couldn't remove it. They attached to the occupant in that house, the woman in the house. It really freaked her out. I mean, she ended up in a mental hospital. A person who was actually normal, never had bubbly person, and it had attached to her so bad that it was. The lady said she didn't even walk in the house. She was at the door when they went to go cleanse the house today, and she said, "Oh my God, whatever's here is like a real negative, abusive energy, and it attached to the individual." And something similar to the lady, but it didn't touch her. It's just like it attached to her. It wasn't. I don't think it was. She said it was a demon. She said it was an entity because the person is still alive, but the person's energy was so much hate. and so much destruction that it still lives in that house.
Oh,
I
so
never heard of that.
it's an elemental. Um, that's what I mean by elemental. They become when you have so much negative energy. I have been in places where when I walked in there, you know how tar looks when it's like
Hmm. Hmm.
running. I have seen that on the walls and people like you get a flashlight. I have seen
Wow.
that in people's house, and that's because when you have a lot of negative energy like that, the same way we have positive energy, negative energy manifests things too. And they manifest things like elementals where things in
Mm-hmm.
your house break and you know that all that energy got to go somewhere and it can't leave out of that house because it's bound there. It's bound there.
Hmm.
And it's not even the person because if it's still there and the person is gone, then that location, it's probably been so much history in that location. It didn't just begin with this lady. This energy has been it feels like it's been years of this. That location is bad. It's a bad location. And it's gonna take a shaman probably to get that out of there. And it's gonna take a Reiki healer to get it out of her. And it's probably gonna take a
Yeah.
shaman to get it out of there. And then depending upon what it is, sometimes it could take a shaman, a priest, might need a medicine man. It depends on what is there, especially if it's some Native American type stuff. Like it's a
No,
place where
she said it was an injured person. She said it was a handicapped person.
oh
She,
Lord.
she said it was a person who was in an accident that didn't have no love and nothing in their soul. The hate was so severe that it just planted in that house. They hated everyone around them, and the same way that person that other individual caught that entity into them, because that's the same way that person started acting, but it started acting also psychotically. So
Yeah,
they
it's the
ended up in,
place.
huh?
It's the place. It's that place where they are.
Yeah. So today they went
Okay.
and cleaned it out. I mean, she paid mad money to do this, but they cleaned it out. The room lit up like a candle. As soon as she cleaned it out, the room that was dark, like you claimed, but it wasn't like that. Even my
Oh,
daughter-in-law said it
what?
smelled like
Okay.
flowers. It smelled like flowers. After that, she thought
Okay.
somebody sprayed something. She said no. She said nothing. Yeah, I just cleaned it the regular. She even noticed it. She said, "Yeah, that's because it's cleaned out." And then she said that after the room just like lit up.
So
You know
that's
what I
the
mean? Like
tar I seen.
it was so dark in that room at one point, the whole room lit up.
Oh, so
And
that explains the tar I seen. Okay. That
mhm,
explains that.
she cleaned it. He cleaned it out that it lit up the whole room. Even my daughter-in-law walked in. She said, "Yo, it was
Yeah.
so crazy that the whole room lit up."
What happened to the person? Is that person still living? The two people that was affected by that place?
No, only one person was affected out of the whole
Okay.
people. No, the person
Mm.
left the house.
They still living, right? Are they still living? The person that left?
Yeah, the person that affected the
Mm,
house.
mm.
She said the lady said the one that was ill, the one that with that, the one that was handicapped, that had the bad energy. That person's still living. The lady said,
Mm.
but the other person, well, the energy is fine. I mean, she's getting better.
It's no telling what's in that house.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
but they moving.
interesting.
They moving.
I'd be scared to
Right.
get set. I
Because
had to
I
leave.
feel
The
like,
location is bad. The
yeah, they
location
need
is bad.
to. Because on the house is some burial grounds.
Something,
Underneath that
yes,
house is some burial grounds. It's
yes, it
not just the
is.
fact that the handicapped person was there. Underneath that house is some burial grounds, and that's what was right. Yeah,
Mhm.
that they. I'm glad they moving. Because they'll never get no rest there.
No,
No,
they moving. They moving. They moving.
Now,
They moving. They gotta wait for their leads, which is in September.
good.
And they moving out because they have to wait for their leads. So if not, you all pay money to the reading gang for that too. So, but they are. But they cleansed the house, they
Right.
cleansed her, they cleansed the family, and she's all right now. But
Yeah, they need to leave because, like I said, I felt the same. Like I said, it's some burial ground somewhere.
Good.
That the ground is sour.
could be,
The ground is sour there.
because that other person never acted that way. Never.
Man, there's some stuff out here.
Who you telling?
Yeah.
What is negativity in this world?
They surely is.
No love, and that's why I throw out a lot of it. Every day I tell everybody, love
All
yourself.
right, y'all. Well, look, it's
Good night, people.
Good night, y'all. I hope I helped in some way.
All right, good night,
I
everyone. This
appreciate
turned out
you.
to be a whole lot more than I thought it was going to be tonight.
Yeah, who you telling?
I appreciate y'all too. I love giving y'all the opportunity. I didn't think this was gonna happen tonight. I just wanted to share. That's all I was trying to do tonight. I was just trying to show y'all my cards.
this was needed, and I'm glad this happened. I'm glad it happened because it was needed. And sometimes, like I said, you were led to come here for something, but I'm glad that it happened. It's one of my rare off nights.
I appreciate you and Lisa.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. Thank you, Lisa, for letting me come on here.
Is it? Yeah, Casey.
I can't see the chat. That's why.
This is what I want y'all to do. That's what this is about, you guys. Like, I want y'all to come on and do these things and exercise your gifts. Because y'all just sit in the chat and it's helping people. But I'm here. This channel is for y'all to grow. Okay? That's why this channel is here. So when I be like, y'all come on. No, I really want y'all to come on because y'all got gifts. I'm not going to. So yeah, for y'all to grow and get even stronger and just express it. Because I'm gonna tell you something, you all keep holding it in like that and you don't express it. It's not good. It's not good for you, and you're not gonna feel fulfilled. You gotta like let that energy flow and do its purpose.
That's right.
Yeah, that's something. I'm glad I was able to come on here because a lot of times I be behind the chat feeling stuff, but I don't say that.
Thank you. I learned a lot through you, Marie, too. Thank you.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad I was helpful. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa.
Yes.
Thank you, Lisa.
Namaste, everybody.
Yes, you're gonna be on here more. You're gonna be on here more. You're gonna be on here more. Y'all be on here more. Anyway, hey guys, Essence. All right, y'all. We're gonna get on out of here. We didn't have time tonight, baby. We didn't have some time.
Yes, we did. I had a great time. Let me get up.
Nice. If y'all want to do this, if y'all want to do this Friday night, okay, baby. If y'all want to do this on Friday nights, just let me know. I'm probably email me, Sandra. I have some appointments, so we'll fit you in. We'll figure it out. But you go on and take you a bath if you salt or some pink Himalayan salt, whatnot. Use it. Okay, tonight. Just cleanse in that tonight. Using your water, cleanse and then rinse yourself off, and then take another nice, bath with, whatever nice oil or something fragrant. I love it, honey. I love your energy. I always feel when you come in, Goddess Essence. So, all right. Well, I'll probably pop on for a little bit tomorrow. Very short time tomorrow. Meet again at the appointed time. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you guys. Stay safe. Stay protected. Good night. Stay safe, okay? I love you guys so much. I love you guys so much. I pray for each and every one of you. All right. Okay. Bye, guys.